Hey guys, what's going on? Aaron Chen here, hope you're doing well. And if you're watching this video right now, you might be doing some research on Tai Lopez's Amazon sales blueprint, okay? So I'm gonna review his course right now. It's all about selling on Amazon and creating an Amazon store. And then at the end of this review, you can decide whether or not you wanna invest in the program or not, okay? So Tai Lopez, I don't think he needs an introduction. He is a huge internet entrepreneur. He's been around for years. He made his fame on YouTube, very, very successful. He's a multi-million-dollar internet entrepreneur. He's got a lot of different courses in a lot of different areas, and I've reviewed some of his programs before. They're all generally very high quality, okay? So including this one, Amazon Sales Blueprint, it all comes with video training, okay? So it's very detailed, and let's kind of talk about what he goes through, and then you can decide whether or not this is for you, right? So if you go through his website, you may have seen this, of course, right? This is his actual sales website for Amazon Sales Blueprint. You can see that first thing he talks about is that you need to build a website, right? Which is very, very true. Now, the beauty about selling on Amazon, which is very different from a Shopify store and doing what's called drop shipping, is that you do everything on Amazon. So you can actually build a store on Amazon, and that actually helps with conversions because when people arrive at your Amazon store, they already recognize the Amazon brand. That's a huge deal, okay? So Shopify is very different. So Shopify is called drop shipping, right? That's where it's kind of similar. It's e-commerce, but instead of leveraging Amazon, you build your own separate store, your own separate Shopify store that you have to brand yourself. So it could be like, you know, Bob Smith store or Aaron Chen store or Jenny Smith store, if that makes sense, right? So because nobody knows who you are, with Shopify, it's a lot harder to convert. But if you do it with Amazon, because everybody recognizes the Amazon brand, it's a lot easier to optimize your sales and get more sales, if that makes sense, okay? So you gain more trust from customers more easily, and basically Tai shows you how to do that, right? So he teaches you how to build out a niche, you know, whether do you want to sell computers, electronics, jewelry, weight loss products, you know, whatever, computers, that kind of stuff, right? So it's it's a lot easier because, you know, people recognize the brand already, right? Then he teaches you how to build out your store, how to find products for it, and then what's very important is how to get customers, right? How do you actually get customers to see your stuff? Now, the good part about the program is he doesn't just rely on Amazon's algorithm to show your products, which, by the way, if you did that, would be very slow. He teaches you how to promote externally to get more people to see your products. And obviously Tai Lopez is a pro on social media, so he does teach you some good strategies on how to do that, okay? And so those are all the pros of the course, right? So in terms of a program, if you want to build an Amazon store, it's a great program. It's very detailed. It's all video driven. It's very, very step by step. The cost of the program is $497. You can see there. So when he first launched it, it was a lot cheaper. Now it's a bit more expensive, right? Or there's 3 payments of $197, which brings it to $591. Okay, so not the cheapest program out there, but you know, is the program good? If you want to build an Amazon store, then it's pretty good. So those are the pros, all right? And generally, Tai Lopez, you know, the quality of his products are really, really decent, right? The other thing that I do want to say is that with Amazon selling, the good thing compared to drop shipping is that everything's automated in the sense that when somebody buys something from your shop, right, Amazon will take care of all the, you know, the shipping and handling for you because it goes through the actual Amazon system. Does that make sense? Whereas with drop shipping, if you've ever done e-commerce before, is very manual, and that's a problem with drop shipping in general, right? So, and I'm just trying to kind of educate you on how e-commerce and drop shipping and Amazon works, okay? So with drop shipping, it's your own store. And when somebody buys something from your store, you actually have to buy it from another e-commerce website and then send it to that person manually, okay? So that means that there's a lot of steps, additional steps and transactions. Whereas with Amazon selling, because it's actually on their website, you just have your own little Amazon store. What you really need to focus on is building out a good store and then getting really good at picking good products that people want to buy, and then getting people to see your stuff, getting customers, okay? Which is also quite challenging, to be honest. It's not the easiest thing, okay? So even though, you know, this program is very detailed, here are the cons of doing this as in general. I'm not really talking about this program. The program is good if you're willing to invest, you know, $497 and you want to do kind of, you know, drop shipping style Amazon selling, then it's a great program. But here are the cons with this strategy as a whole, okay? Number one, you still have to build out everything, all right? So that means that when you build out your Amazon store, you still have to learn how to build out your Amazon store. So it's still there's a lot of technical parts. It's not like you click a button and all of a sudden your Amazon store, you know, just pops up, you know, amazingly, right? You still have to learn the skills. There's still a lot of work to do here, okay? By the way, right? So that's number one. It's not like, you know, it's not a click and forget kind of strategy, right? I mean, nothing online is anyway, okay? The second thing is that to get customers, you do have to get good at social media. So that's not easy. That's a lot of work, right? Now, even though Tai Lopez is an expert in social media, you know, the program is great, but to do free social media advertising and building a brand is not cheap. Number one, you have to spend money on it, okay? And number two, it is very, very time consuming, okay? As you can imagine, anything that you do on social media for free, if you're not doing paid ads, requires a lot of time instead. Okay, so there's a difference. If you're not going to pay money, you have to spend a lot of time on it. So if you have a ton of time and you're not scared of creating a lot of free content, then yes, social media will work. But understand that it's a slow burn, okay? You're going to have to chip away at it very, 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 very slowly, if that makes sense, okay? The third thing about this strategy as a whole is that, you know, yes, Amazon's great. It's got a brand. They take care of all the shipping and handling for you, and that's all great. But the problem is the commissions are very, very low, okay? That's why I don't really like selling Amazon products, because even though Amazon's great and it's a huge company and they've got great infrastructure and everybody goes to Amazon to buy products, as an affiliate, which is what you're going to become an affiliate promotional partner, right? They only pay up to 10% on products. So that's very, very low. Think about that for a second, right? So if you're selling a $50 product, 10% is $5. You're getting a $5 commission. Now, if you're spending money on advertising, right, it starts to become very, very dicey because you don't have that much money to play with before somebody you know, in order for you to generate a profit. Does that make sense, right? So if you're spending money sending people externally to your Amazon store and you're spending like, you know, $5 per customer or $6 or $7 per customer, but you're only making $5 profit because the commission rate is so low, it's very tricky because your margins that you have to play with are very, very small. That is actually the main problem with selling on Amazon, is that the commission structure sucks. It's just not that high at all, right? Now, let me give you an alternative example, okay? So yes, you get, you know, the help of Amazon and the brands, and you know, they take care of all the shipping and handling, and that's great, right? But here's the difference, okay? If you were to build your own Shopify store, you can price your products at any price point that you want, okay? Now, of course, people can go off to another website and it becomes a price war, but you can still price things a little bit more expensive and still make 15 to 20% profit margins on every single product that you sell. With Amazon, the commission rate is only 10%, which is super low, okay? Now compare that to affiliate marketing, which is digital educational products. It's not physical products because Amazon is physical products, right? The difference is 50 to 80% profit margin. So I make 50 to 80% profit margins on selling affiliate programs in the digital education space, which is very different from what's going on here with Amazon selling, okay? So, as a whole, and I'm here to review the program, but also to educate you on the differences between affiliate marketing, e-commerce, dropshipping, and Amazon selling. They're all slightly different, okay? They're all slightly different because of the way that it's being done, okay? So, as a whole, Tai Lopez's program is a great program. It's very detailed. It's video training. He's very successful. He knows what he's talking about. He brings in experts. You know, it's not the most expensive program out there. I mean, it's $500, right? And it's a good program, right? If you want to sell on Amazon, and then you get to leverage all of Amazon's great stuff like the brand. You get to you know, leverage their shipping and handling, their packaging. You know, the conversions are high and all that great stuff. But the cons are, which is a huge con to be honest, right? Is that it's very technical still. You still have to do everything yourself, right? You still have to learn to drive leads to your Amazon page, which is a lot of work. And if you do paid advertising, you have to be very, very careful because paid advertising is very expensive and the profit margins on this are super duper low because Amazon only pays out, again, a maximum of 10%. That's why it's very hard to make a lot of money on Amazon because it's a volume game, right? And even if you sold, you know, think about this, right? You'd have to sell like, if you wanted to make I mean, let's do the math here, right? If you wanted to make $10,000, you'd have to sell $100,000 worth of product before you made $10,000 per month. That's a crap ton of products that you have to sell. $100,000 worth every single month to make $10,000 if they pay you out, if they pay 10% commission. That's not including your advertising costs and your software costs and your product costs and all that other stuff, all right? And for that reason, that's why I don't like selling Amazon products. It's not that Amazon's not a great company. It's a great company, right? But their affiliate program stinks. It's just not a good affiliate program, right? Because they pay so little money out. And you know, you can understand why they pay out so little money, because they take care of everything. They source the products, they do the shipping and handling, they do the branding, they do everything for you, right? So they're not going to give you that much commission because they still need to make their cut, if that makes sense, right? And for that reason, I think Amazon selling and being an affiliate of Amazon is not the greatest thing, okay? There are a lot of easier ways to make a lot more money than building an Amazon website. So as a program, as a whole, it's a great program if you want to do that. But that's basically my review on the program. Now, if you're here because you're like, Aaron, I'm not necessarily here because I want to do Amazon selling, or I want to do drop shipping, or I want to do e-commerce. I just want to learn how to make money online. I've heard of Tai Lopez, so I came to check out his program, right? Well, maybe if you're here watching this video, you just want to learn how to make money on the internet, you know, leverage the power of technology, leverage the globe, you know, leverage scale and all that great stuff that the internet can provide, right? And for me, I've been online for the last 11 years. I started in 2009, and I've literally done everything. I've done MLM online, I've done affiliate marketing, internet marketing, I've done e-commerce, I've done drop shipping, I've done top tier sales, right? I've done webinars, I've done ClickBank, JVZoo, Warrior Plus, I've done digital products, physical products. So I know the pros and cons of all these business models. And for the first 8 years, I struggled, man. 2009 to 2016, I spent more than $90,000 trying out all these different business models and wasting a lot of money, you know, trying to, you know, figure out what works and what doesn't. And nearly went broke in the process, you know, wanted to quit more than 20 times. And then something amazing happened in 2016. Discovered this amazing business model called affiliate marketing, okay? Now, Amazon selling is also affiliate marketing. The only difference is that you're selling physical goods instead of digital educational goods, right? And the other problem is that there's so many different types of affiliate marketing that you want to choose the right affiliate marketing business model, okay? Now, when you choose the right model, instead of making 10% commissions, you can make 50 to 80% commissions. Now, everything kind of works the same. The only difference is that the commission structure is way higher. That means that you have a lot more revenue to play around with so that you can profit more. I hope that makes sense, okay? Now, the work is the same, right? You still have to build a website. You still have to learn how to gain trust from customers. You still have to get people to view your products. Everything's the same, right? You still have to build out your pages. The main difference here is that the commission structure is completely different, right? So ask yourself this question: would you prefer to make 80%, 50 to 80% commissions, or would you want to make 10% commissions? So for me, you know, the answer is very simple. It's a lot easier to be profitable and be successful with a model that pays out more commissions. That's basically it, okay? So if you would like to learn how I was able to triple my old corporate income and make tens of thousands of dollars, I've got a 6-figure business online right now in purely affiliate marketing where I make 50 to 80% commissions, right? I don't have to rely on Amazon. In fact, everything is automated. It's all digital, educational. You don't have to package the products yourself because it's not physical stuff. It's digital educational products, right? And you can sell in any niche market. If you would like to learn how to do that, I've got a free training program that will teach you exactly how to do that, right? It's very similar to this, still affiliate marketing, except that it's not physical products, it's digital educational products, and the profit margins are way, way higher. If that interests you at all right? All you have to do is click the link right below this video, and it's going to lead you to my website. On that website, enter your best email address, and I will send you a video, very detailed video, that will explain all this stuff to you, okay? How this works, what are the different business models, what you should pick, how to build out a profitable internet business as a whole, right? Because there's so many different ways that you can make money online. Like you've heard the saying, there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat, right? And that's very, very true even within the affiliate marketing industry, and Amazon selling is affiliate marketing, okay? And there's a good way to do it, there's a okay way to do it, and there's a bad way to do it, right? So it just depends on what model you decide to go in. So make sure you check your email. If you're interested, click the link below. I hope you enjoyed this review of Tai Lopez's Amazon sales blueprint, and I hope to see you on the next page. All the best and take care.